Hey y'all, I hope you guys are having a really good day. Today has been a good day. I have gotten quite a lot accomplished. So went and spent a few hours down at the pad, worked on my pre-trip, all that good stuff. I did have to get me this cute little, look at this visor, y'all. She cute. Oh my goodness, $10. Anyways, ended up going to Walmart, got some stuff for the room because can't keep eating at the Millennium, even though it is amazing. We're no longer getting our free meals, so it adds up quickly. Anyway, so me and my roomie, we went over to Walmart and we grabbed a bunch of groceries, things like that, so that we could stock up. That way we can eat in our room, save a little bit of money, that kind of thing. Look at how I'm so blotchy, y'all. The sun is kicking my butt. I'm just saying, it has been just one thing after another with this heat. I've been using some sunscreen, but you can still see it's not 100%. I'm surprised that my neck, I don't know. I don't even understand. But anyways, I'm just surprised my neck hasn't really gotten, I mean, I got a little bit, but it's not bad. But anyways, so I'm going to chill for just a little bit, but what I want to do is I want to go see if the computers will let us print off like images and stuff, because I really just want to focus more like on the engine components, because there's just a few that I'm still kind of struggling with as far as recognizing where they're at. Again, this is majorly, that's not the word either. I had a brain fart, y'all. I was trying to say it was mostly the engine. I can't talk, y'all. I want to see if I can look up some of the engine components so that I can get like a visual and be able to recognize it once I see it. I've got it for the most part. I feel really super confident with the full pre-trip breakdown. Like I said, there's just a few that I'm still kind of questioning. I think I'm trying to get a flow. That way I can just kind of go boom, 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 and break it all down that way. But overall, everything has been going so good, you guys. I really can't complain. I really can't. I am looking forward to being able to test out and then get going on my hours and not my hours, but my mileage, because I've got to get 30,000 miles, but I can't do that until after I get my CDL. So we shall see how that goes. I know I've got about another week or so worth of studying and driving and getting kind of used to the truck and everything. So before any of that even happens. So I am just really, really excited. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys soon. Hey y'all, so I just got back from the pad. I went down there for about 2 hours and then it started to pour. So I ended up having to come back up to the room on campus here. So I did some more studying, just kind of going to take a short break, eat some lunch, and then get back into it. So I hope everybody's doing well, and I look forward to getting on the road and driving, and that's coming up next. So I'm excited about that. But I just wanted to do a quick check-in with you guys and let you know I'm alive, I'm still here, and things are going really, really well. Minus the rain that came pouring down out of nowhere. I knew it was supposed to rain, this week, but had no idea it was supposed to rain today. But anyways, it's okay. Nonetheless, I got 2 hours in, so it's better than nothing at all. I'm feeling pretty confident for the most part. There are still just two particular pieces of the engine that I'm kind of not real confident in. But I think once I get my flow of things, it'll just kind of fall in line. So it's just going to be repetition. So, but the tractor and the trailer, I've got those down. The inside of the cab, I'm feeling more confident about that as well. So I think we're good. I just got to stop overthinking everything, because I am a huge overthinker. Are y'all the same way? Or is that just me? I'd like to think that I'm not the only one that's an overthinker, but I do. I overthink a lot of things all the time, so that doesn't stop with this either. So I just have to keep telling myself, you got this, just breathe, it's okay, we've got this. But anyways, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will check in again with you guys later. Mwah! Love you. Hey y'all, it is pouring down rain here, so my day got kind of cut short. Really couldn't get out much because it's been raining on and off all day long, so I just finished up studying inside my room instead. But I was gonna try to show y'all how bad it's raining, but you can't really see it, so strike that idea, I guess. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing good. This kind of weather just makes you sleepy, kind of gives you the blues a little bit. Try not to get stuck in my head too much, but anyways, I hope y'all are having a great day nonetheless. Hopefully, if you guys are anywhere where it's raining, I hope you're staying inside somewhere and not getting drenched. But I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye. Good morning, y'all. All right, today is the big day where I get to do my drive. I am super excited, and I'm a little bit nervous, not even gonna lie. But it's okay. So I'm just really excited, actually, more than anything. So one of my classmates, she's gonna drive us to the location with an empty trailer, and then I'm gonna drive us back with a loaded trailer. So y'all need to pray. Big time. Y'all definitely need to pray for me, okay? Pray for us. I'm sure it's going to be fine, but at the same time, it's nerve-wracking. This is the first official drive. I'm so excited, though. I will let you guys know how it goes when I get back, because unfortunately I cannot film that. Not yet anyways. Once I get into my own truck and I get my little setup and everything, I'll be able to show you guys some driving and things like that. So definitely have that to look forward to. But I hope you guys have an amazing day. Like I said, pray for me, y'all. I'll see you guys soon. Mwah. Hi, y'all. All right, just got back from the drive that we had to go and pick up a load, drop off a load, that kind of thing. It went really good, you guys. Totally worried for no reason. So, had such a good time. It was so cool. I felt amazing. There was a couple moments where I got a little... and that's mainly like on the turns and stuff, just because I have to get used to the distance between my front end of my tractor and the actual amount of space I have in front of me. It's a lot different than it is on a car. So other than that, my trainer said that we were natural and we did amazing. What did he say? We're the bomb.com. So what he called us. So I guess you would call her classmate. She drove us there with an empty trailer, and then I drove us back with a loaded trailer. So it was awesome. So accomplished. Feel so good, so proud. Totally hot, sweaty mess, but nothing new. Anyways, I love y'all, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hey y'all, so just got done doing some skill tests. We're taking a lunch break. Been here since about 7 a.m. y'all. I swear my skin is going through it and I got a damn zit right here. I'm so frustrated. Anyways, how come I can do my pull-up just fine, got my deer guard check, hit it, nailed it. I'm struggling with the backing, y'all. That trailer just keeps getting away from me, and I'm just like, I feel so stupid, but I know. Everybody's like, just be graceful on yourself. It's only your second time. I'm like, okay, but when you watch everybody else doing it and they get it on the first time, you feel kind of silly. It is what it is. But I'm just like, how hard is this to back this shit up? Apparently, for me, pretty damn hard. So I am struggling a little bit with the backing, but I know I just got to keep trying it. I didn't even get to the third or fourth move, so there's that. But hopefully I'll be able to conquer and feel secure enough. I think I'm kind of getting a better idea of how it works with the backing. So I think if I do that just a few more times, I'll get it. And then maybe I can start to work on the third and fourth move. Which completes a full parallel park. No stress at all. Anyway, I love y'all. I just wanted to check in real quick. I'm going to go eat some lunch, and then I got to get back here at about 12:30. So I will see you guys later. Hi, y'all. Okay, so I just got back to my room here on campus. It's about 6 o'clock. Been up and going since 6 o'clock this morning. Because I had to be down at the pad by 7. So I've got dressed, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, today has been an absolute day. So, got up, got ready, super excited because I got a freaking zit right there, you guys. Anyway, I got excited because I knew we were supposed to be doing maneuvers and everything today. So I was totally looking forward to that part. So we get down there, we start doing it and everything. So there's me and 2 other girls. So they got to go first. And then we finally get to me. I literally got to do only 2 maneuvers today. And so I got to pull forward, and then I was working on my backing, which I was totally struggling on. But then right at the very end, before we took lunch break, I finally got it. So I was thinking once we came back from lunch that we would get to continue to work on that. Right. So we were told to be back by 12:30. So of course we show up 12:30, blah, blah, blah. Our trainer is nowhere in sight. So we're like, okay, well, I guess while we're waiting, maybe he's caught up in the bathroom, whatever. So we start doing the pre-trip. We're going around. Each one of us took a turn, going all the way around, doing the full breakdown, inside cabin, everything. And so next thing you know, we're like, okay, now what? What do we do? Because we've done this so many times now. It's pretty much ingrained in our heads. So we're like, I don't know, and what should we do? And so we kind of just sat around, and then one of the other girls, she calls him like, hey, where you at? Blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, sorry. I'm with so-and-so. We had to go pick up a trailer. But I'll be there real soon, blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. That was like at 1:30-ish. So we're like, okay. So we're sitting there. We start watching videos, and everything, and just kind of just talking and whatnot. And next thing you know, I'm like going, okay, it's now 3 o'clock. Still no show. Have no idea where the hell he's at. So she calls him again because I've sent him a message. No response. So she calls him again. He answers. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, I guess there was a problem with the trailer. It wasn't loaded. Or it was overloaded, I guess. So they had to get that situated or whatever. And he's like, but I'm on my way. Sorry, blah, blah, blah. He shows up at almost 4 o'clock. So when he shows up, then he decides, okay, let's go work on maneuvers. But only one of the girls gets to work on the maneuver because she's testing out on Friday, which makes absolute sense. I totally get that because, we've got until next Wednesday. So I completely understand her getting a little bit more time in to get, confident in those maneuvers. So she gets going, she's doing it, and then all of a sudden the sky opens up and decides it's going to rain. So needless to say, it cut it short. And then once he went to go pack, to back in the trailer and everything like that, the truck did a restart. So now we're sitting because he can't move the trailer while it's doing that. So we're like, okay. So we're sitting there talking. Everybody's going over, what are you comfortable with? Blah, blah, blah. This is what we're going to do. Blah, no, 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 no. Talking about, okay, so, and tomorrow you're going to drive. He looks at me and goes, tomorrow, so you're going to drive, and then she's going to drive us back. And I go, okay, so we're going somewhere tomorrow? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, so you'll drive the empty trailer and then she'll drive back with the loaded trailer. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he goes, and then we'll work on your maneuvers and everything on Thursday. Okay. And then he looks at her, at the girl that's testing out on Friday, and he goes, and then on Thursday, we'll just focus on making sure we get you in and get you comfortable and this, that, and the other, because you test out on Friday, but it's not Friday afternoon, is when you actually test out. So you'll still have Friday morning to practice. And I'm thinking, you just said Thursday you were going to work with me and the other girl, because we've had literally hardly any practice at all, any training at all on our maneuvers. I'm like, okay. So, I guess that's kind of what happens when you've got more than one person that you're working with. Like I said, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just kind of like, I just felt like a sitting goose. I just like not sitting there and not getting anything done, if that makes any sense. I want to feel like I'm getting proper amount of training time put in. So, but like I said, I'm sure we'll get Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so forth. So I'm sure the hours will come in. I'll get proper amount of training to do the maneuvers. So it's just kind of like today, it was hot and muggy and I was just over it. And then, when it rained, I thought it would cool off. No, it didn't. But anyways, enough complaining. It was overall, it was a really good day. I can't really complain too much other than that. I mean, and I feel like that's kind of a big deal, but at the same time, it's just part of the course, I guess, when you've got multiple people in the same, group trying to get training time with one trainer. So, I mean, he's doing the best he can, and he's totally cool. And like I said, I'm sure we'll get our time. But I just wanted to give you guys an update, let you guys know how my day was and everything. I am so freaking over this heat because my skin is just freaking out. Like, I'm getting zits. I've got this big, huge one right here on my damn lip. It's right there above it, right above it. What is that, a Cupid's bow? So it's like right there. So it just looks awful. But anyways, and then I have my cracked one from, anyways. Enough complaining. Anyway, I love y'all, and I will keep you guys updated on how everything goes. I'll let you know how our trip goes tomorrow. So I love y'all. See you on the next one. Good morning, y'all. Holy crap, it is super early. For me, anyways. It is 5:25 in the morning. We have to be down at the plaza before 6 o'clock, because that's when we head out. So I'm pretty excited, to be honest. I need to wake up, that's for sure, because I'm the first one to drive this morning. Yay. So it's my turn to drive an empty trailer, and then my classmate, she will drive us back with a loaded trailer. So our drive is at roughly about 3 hours, 16 minutes, but we did get an additional stop added, so not quite sure what that's going to add up to. I guess we'll find out once we get there. So yeah, I gotta wake up. I need some coffee. I need something. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an update. We are going to Kansas today. So yay, pray for us, y'all. It should be fine. It should be early enough where we're not gonna hopefully run into too much traffic. But anyways, I'll see you guys in a little while. Hey y'all, so I just now made it back to my room here on campus. I have been up and going since 5 o'clock this morning. It is 6:44, p.m. and I am hella tired. I am sweating like crazy. Today was so insane. I mean, anything and everything that could go wrong went wrong. Literally. I mean, except for the worst case scenario, so I guess I'm thankful for that. It was just so much. It was so crazy. I am hot. I am tired. I am ready to just crash out for the night. I'm tired. But my hours are completed, so that's good news. That doesn't mean we're not going to, have more drives to go on, but I just get to work on my maneuvers now. So I just wanted to check in with y'all, let you know how my day went. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Good morning, y'all. It's 6:36 in the morning. I woke up with this dry, weird, cough. Not really sure what that's all about. But I'm getting ready to head over to the plaza. Today we're going to be going over maneuvers, as well as our route that we're going to be taking for our exam, for the driving part. We're also going to do a full, complete run through on pre-trip. Our trainer's going to do it to show us how it's done exactly. Yeah, so it's going to be that kind of a day today. He's mainly going to be working with the other girl who's going to be testing out on Friday. So he's going to be working with her. We're just going to kind of be watching, observing. So that's going to be my day. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hopefully whatever the hell this is, this dry cough, this weirdness, is maybe just, I don't know what it is, but I hope it goes away. I hope it doesn't turn into anything stupid. I'm going to try to pick up some vitamin C or something like our energy, or whatever it's called, the energy. You know what I'm talking about, y'all? Emergency. That's what it's called. I'm going to try to pick up some of that. Hopefully knock it out if it's anything at all. So I don't know. Anyways, I love y'all, and I will talk to you guys later. Mwah. Hey y'all, made it back up to my room. Today has been a day. It has been such a day. I can't really go into full detail, but the first half of the day was bad as far as for a particular person. Not for me, but for another person. It was really bad. Very rough kind of day. But the good side of this was I finally got to do my maneuvers, and I did all 4 of the phases perfectly on the first try. I was so fucking stoked, y'all. I mean, freaking stoked. Sorry. I was so freaking stoked. Sorry about that. But, totally excited. It was really, really a really good way to end the day. So, yeah, I'm so excited. I will probably give you guys like a little bit more detail. My hair keeps blowing in my face, sorry. But anyways, it was just a really good day. And I'm just really proud of myself because I went from not doing those maneuvers. I only did the pull up and the straight back. I only did those a couple times. I had never even gotten to do the 3rd or 4th phase. And I nailed it on my first try right off the beginning. And I was like, holy crap. I even looked at my trainer and I went, did I fucking do it? And he goes, you did it. I was like, yeah. I was so excited, y'all. I was geeked. I'm over the moon. I will have to say, it was the perfect ending of a very whoa kind of a day. But anyways, I just wanted to follow up with you guys, let you know how my day was, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Love you. Hi y'all, how you doing? Just got back up to the room. I can talk. I'm tired, you guys. Sorry. I have been going since about 6:30 this morning, and I really didn't sleep good last night, y'all. I woke up at around 3 o'clock to go use the ladies' room, and then when I tried to lay back down, my brain said, "Hey, this seems like a really great time to start going over your incomplete pre-trip inspection breakdown and cab inspection breakdown. Oh, and the drive." You know, I don't know. It consumes you sometimes. But so I think I just laid there with my eyes closed, but I was not asleep, and then my alarm went off to get up. We had a safety meeting this morning, which we did get some free breakfast. I can talk. I'm tired, y'all. It has been a day, and it is hot. Per the normal. I'm assuming this is very normal here. But anyway, so we had a free breakfast along with that safety meeting this morning. Went really, really well. And then our day began. Like I said, the other gal that was in the class previous to us was testing out today. She didn't pass, so she has to try again in a couple days. So we just kind of spent the rest of the day just taking turns, doing maneuvers, and that kind of thing. So it was quite a lot. A lot of drama on some people's ends and others not so much, but it is what it is. Everybody gets a little nervous, everybody gets a little stressed out, but I could only speak for myself, and that was, I had a very good day with my maneuvers. I did continue to get it on the first shot, which just makes me feel so good. I feel so blessed because I feel like I am definitely on the right path, that this is definitely for me. Constantly just praying and asking God to help continue to guide me, lead me, help me with the retention. Also just give me confidence or help me with the confidence, believing in myself, things like that. So I don't get in my head, because I am an overthinker. So it's very easy for me to get inside my head. I know I'm not the only one. How many of y'all are like that? Let me know. But I try to just kind of tell myself, allow yourself some grace, Bree. You're not a pro, honey. This is all new to you. Just listen, follow the instructions, and apply them the best of your ability. But just every time I do it, I feel so good. It makes me feel so happy, because this is something I've been working really hard towards. So it just makes me feel super good inside that I am definitely on the right path, and all this hard work is paying off. So I was originally supposed to test out on Wednesday, but because it took so long to finally get to me to do the maneuvers, I obviously at that time did not feel it would be appropriate for me to do it on Wednesday, because I didn't feel comfortable because like I said, I hadn't got to do them as of yet. But I have since then, and I feel really good, but I think pushing it back to that following Friday is still the best interest for me, just so that it allows me to have, if I have any errors, to correct them, learn how to correct them, things like that, so that I don't feel overwhelmed when I'm in the middle of doing the exam and then panicking and things like that, making it worse. So I feel confident in that decision. I'm happy with it. My instructor is extremely pleased with everything in regards to me and how things are going. He says, you've got this. He feels very confident that come that Friday, I will definitely pass. He has the highest of hopes for me, which is positive and wonderful and everything you ever want to hear, because the last thing you want is your instructor going, I don't know about her. I don't know. She may not do this. But, so nobody wants to hear that, right? But I'm tired. I've got this stupid little dry cough, y'all. So I bought an emergency. I'm going to get some more, just kind of take them and, over the weekend and everything like that, because my instructor is going to be putting the truck in the shop. So, because we were having some brake issues. So, and then of course we have another load to run. on Monday. So I will be driving the load back that's fully loaded, and my classmate, she'll be driving us up there with the empty trailer. So he said it shouldn't be that bad this time, so pray for us, y'all. We need that big time. But I hope you guys are doing well. Again, I'm just so thankful for this entire experience. I feel so very blessed. I know it's not always going to be cupcakes and rainbows, y'all. I know that. But that's with every job, right? Every job has its positive and its negative. It's just a matter of how you deal with it and what you choose to do with it, right? But I'm going to tell you this right now. I do look forward to being able to decorate my truck. That is the highlight. You know, if I have to say, other than getting the job, obviously, that's the number one. But, like, besides that, it's just going to be so exciting to finally decorate it. I do have an Amazon wish list. If you guys are interested and would like to see that and maybe contribute to that, you definitely can. Just let me know. I'll be more than happy to provide a link. But of course, by all means, you do not have to. I'm not asking you to do that. But, you know, if you want to, I can definitely provide that link, and it would be very, very, very grateful and very much appreciated. But yeah, I know I'll get it eventually, everything that I need. The list I put together has both combination of stuff that I'm going to need and then just stuff that I want. So, you know, this is awesome. It's a transition. It's a big, but I'm just mostly looking forward to this journey. It's the open road. I am so very much looking forward to that. It's something I've always wanted. I wanted to travel. I wanted a tiny home. This is kind of like I said earlier, it's just a combination of the two. Plus I get to make a little bit of money, which who don't like that? Who doesn't like that, right? But again, I'm excited. I am hot and sweaty. I need to go take a shower. I want to get in some jammies and just lay down and just veg out for the weekend. I feel very confident with my pre-trip exam as well as the in-cab exam as well. So I feel like I've really got that down. I'm feeling pretty confident with the maneuvers, but, you know, I definitely think having a little bit more training on that couldn't help. Couldn't make it worse. It could only help, right? So definitely look forward to that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I love y'all, and I will see you guys later. Mwah. Good morning, y'all. I hope everybody is having a good day so far. I have today and tomorrow off, so I'm going to be running errands, getting ready to go get me some Starbies because I haven't had any. And I tried to use the freaking coffee machine in my room this morning. This stupid thing does not work. So I was like, okay, fine. That was my excuse to go get some Starbies. Anyways, then I got to go to Wally World, grab a few things there, and then I'll head back to campus. And then later after that, depending on if it's raining or not, because it's kind of been doing that on and off already this morning, I may hold off and do laundry tomorrow, or I might later, do it later tonight. So anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I think this is going to conclude our video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying this adventure. I know it's not been a lot so far, but like I said, just hang tight because it is going to get better once we get into our own truck. But so far, I'm very thankful, very blessed, and thank you guys so much for joining me. And I love y'all, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah.